Chat's working. Wrong side. I feel so naked. Hi, Julian Derlane. Hey, Heidi Phillips, how are you? Hey, Kelly Talbot, how are you? Oh, you listen to Florence and the Machine, Kelly? Awesome. I would put some on right now. Good. Listen to her. Was that song St. Jude not like just beautiful? It hit me the other day. I was cleaning the house while I was listening to my music on shuffle, and that song played. That's, I have to say, that's one of How Big, How Blue, I think is the name of the album. It's one of the albums I didn't super get into by Florence and the Machine. I have all of her albums, but that one was not one that I'm super, super familiar with. I've had it on my phone forever, and it happened to play. And I was just like, oh my God, this song is fucking perfect for where we're at right now. Like praying to St. Jude, and she's swirling around us, like removing the detritus of our bullshit creation. Anyways, you guys, what's going on? It's Friday night, and I realized tonight's charm night, but nobody really had any bookings. So I didn't know... I didn't really know if you guys wanted to do charmings. I don't really have time. I actually have an appointment at 7 p.m. to set up, because we're going to attempt tomorrow at 4:44, I've decided we're going to do a meditation for the 444 portal. And I know I wear crystals, and I sit in an angel chair, and I read cards, and I do all that. But I'm not super well versed in 5D stuff. I'm going to be really honest. I don't know a lot about the 5D stuff and all that sort of thing. I mean, I know a little bit about it, but I think that like part of our struggle is, why can't we just stay here in 3D and learn how to be good at this part of life, and then we'll get on to 5D. But now you want me to try and excel and be in 5D while I'm trying to pay my rent in 3D. It's too fucking confusing for me. That's how I feel. Anyways, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it, and I don't not believe in it. But it's not, I mean, I believe in it, but I'm just like saying, like, I think that some of it also needs to be grounded. We chose to come into a body in 3D to explore and maybe get there, but like, it's not all about 5D either. The body's important too, right? So, anyways, today I did the forecast. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of sneak peek. This will show up tomorrow, but I'm going to flip the cameras for you. Look at this. This is, yes, tomorrow's forecasted cards. Showing you that for a moment. And in there's a definite message that I feel like more so than ever, that we are going to beat this, that we are going to get beyond whatever is going on right now, and we need to have faith. And it dawned on me while I was filming it that this is for tomorrow, which is the 444 portal, and I was like, oh shit, we need to be doing something this card is called light. And so we need to be doing something to be joining with, I was seeing it, you'll see it in tomorrow's forecast, but we need to be doing something to be joining with the light grid that's around the planet. So, in an effort to do that, what I'm doing is tonight I am planning to meet with somebody, David, Michael Medium, we're going to put together a meditation for you guys to do either tomorrow live or in replay. Either way is as effective as, it doesn't matter if you catch it live or if you catch it in replay. It'll be at 4:44. It'll start at 4:44 tomorrow on 4:44 Central Standard Time. So that'll be 5:44 Eastern and 2:44 Pacific. But like I said, you guys can watch it in replay if you can't attend it live. We're gonna live stream it. I'm gonna lead it. I'm a little nervous about that but I'm just gonna wing it. No pun intended. Get it? Wing it. So I'm just gonna wing it, and I've been meditating on it, and there's been some things that I've been seeing in my meditations leading up until this point, and then this reading, and then it all kind of connected today when I was doing this reading for tomorrow, and I was like, oh, okay, so we're gonna do a meditation tomorrow. So I thought, Sean, I was just thinking about you, Sean. I was wondering where you've been. I was just thinking about you not 20 minutes ago. Like going, I haven't seen Sean Cyclone in a while. I hope he's okay. That's weird. Happy birthday. Tomorrow's your birthday, dude. Well, get ready for a banging birthday because it's fours all over the place. It's going to be nuts. And you're giving me all those unicorn horns. I love it, Sean. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. So, what was I going to say? So, I'm going to do this with David in a little bit, but I wanted to sign on because I know tonight's normally Friday night, and we normally do charms on Friday night, but I can also show you guys something else. Let me show you something else really quick. Just a little look-see. Let me see here. Video capture device. I'm going to change cameras for a second. Can I do that? Can I do that? What is going on here? Oh, it's not working. Hold on one second. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, that forecast kind of blew my mind. Okay. This is another thing that I'm working on. I think I mentioned it to you guys a while back. Let me flip this. Flip it. Put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it. And you're flipping it or whatever this she says. I don't know. Put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it. So do you see this little guy laying here? He looks a little lazy. He's kind of hanging out, doing his thing. This is a little project that I've been doing. Get my phone off of there. I'm charging my phone right now. This is a little project that I've been doing where I've been working on, I want to find, hold on one second guys, I'm trying to, me and my German vase, they are driving me nuts. I want every corner filled with color and light. Thank you. Okay, this shitty camera is so wackadoo. Alright, so, this, let me see if I can turn it this way. Oh, don't look down my shirt. Alright, okay, that'll work. This is my newest project that I kind of want to, I need test piglets or guinea pigs. But this is, Sammy, I'm not doing charms tonight. I'll maybe do them on Sunday night, Sammy. I will happily give you a charming on the next time, but tonight we're actually, hi Sammy, I know, I came on because you messaged and I thought, oh, I should get on. I would be happy to do a charming for you, maybe I'd say on Sunday night or next Friday, but tonight at 7 I have to go, like in 20 minutes. This is not going to light up, guys. So this is a chakra balancing system that I'm working on with pendulums. And so, let's say, Sean, are you there? Sean? Oh, don't cry, Sammy. It's gonna be okay. Don't cry. Sean, can I look at your first chakra? Will you let me look at your first chakra? Do you mind? I need your permission, Sean. If you'll allow me to look at your first chakra. Uh-oh, my screen is going. So, Sean, can I look at your first chakra live on camera? Do you care? Probably Sammy, probably 6 or 7 o'clock on Sunday would be a good time. Like, say 6 o'clock on Sunday. I can look at all your chakras. All right, so this is my bloodstone. So this is the way that I have it set up, right? We have masculine and then we have feminine, right? These are my more masculine chakras are on this side and then my more feminines are on this side. And so this would be, so can I please have, hold on one second, let me stop it from shaking. I'm a little nervous because I'm doing this on camera. Can you please give me a yes? Thank you. Stop. Can I get a no? Thank you. Stop. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna hold my arm. Just so I don't move at all. Can you please show me Sean's root chakra? Speed and spin, please. Okay, Sean, so like as I'm looking at this, what I see right now is it feels like your chakra feels actually rather smooth, your root. Like I don't feel like you're in a lot of panic energy, but I do feel like it's riding high up into your second chakra. It's sort of what this pendulum is telling me. See how it's sort of rotating kind of high up there? It doesn't even feel like it's moving, it's not moving fast. So then I would ask, is the speed appropriate for Sean? That would be a yes, stop. Is the spin size appropriate for Sean? That would be a no. Is it too large right now? It's not the strongest of yeses, but it says that it's too large. So is it optimum for us to adjust this for Sean? And then may I please adjust this chakra? And see, it's spinning smaller now. It's tightening down your root chakra. And the direction that it's heading in, because it's going clockwise, is sucking in energy, right? It's actually, I'm sorry, this is, clockwise is putting out energy. So now this is adjusting down, and please let me know when you're finished. And that yes is it's finished. So what that should say now, Sean, or what that should do is bring you a little bit more balanced, secure feeling. What we just did is we brought your root chakra down a little bit. The speed with which it was swinging was fine, right? You were spinning it as fine. But the size was a little wide for right now, like maybe because you're probably at home and you should be more comfortable or more at ease. And so to balance that and to bring that down, we just readjusted it. I go up through the entire chakra system, right? And chakras, you guys, just so you know, chakras change constantly all the time. But right now, when we're in such a sort of weird pandemic-y situation, we're going to be a little bit more in our survival energy. We're going to have our root probably a little bit sort of spread out. That's natural because we're sort of feeling like what's happening next. But is that healthy is the question, right? Does that help us? Does that help the planet? So I've been working on this, and each stone corresponds on each pendulum corresponds to the chakras, right? So we have amethyst for the crown because that's purple. Citrine for the solar plexus. I did carnelian for the sacral chakra because it's an orange stone and I felt like it was sort of low and grounding. I did rose quartz for the heart because we want love in that heart space. This is, I believe, angelite for communication, and it also corresponds the color. I still haven't quite found my third eye chakra, although this has a clear quartz crystal on it. And for some reason, I like the copper in it. This was a gift, I believe, from Linda Rose. But so I use this as sort of for clearing sort of like the head and the third eye. I use that one for that. So I'm looking for guinea pigs that want to try this at some point. And hi, Lisa, how are you? So, so this is the newest project that I've been working on it. Put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Now you can, Sean, without throwing out your back, because your root chakra is more grounded, boo. Now you can. So that's what I do, and it will give me, like, sometimes when it goes the other way, right, instead of swinging this way, right, this is like sort of outputting energy, this is sucking in energy when it swings counterclockwise. And so it will show me, what? Swine? What? Genuine? I don't know what is going on. So this is like, it'll create like a little report, and then this stone here tells me overall. I'm gonna look at your overall, Sean. Is that okay? Oh, guinea pig. I see, guinea pig. I'm thinking, aren't they mad at me? So let me see. I'm gonna look at Sean's overall energy. Can I see the set and spin for Sean's overall energy, please? Okay, so you're spinning kind of, it looks to me like high and to the right. Or to your left. No, wait, sorry. Yes, to your right, Sean. It feels like your energy field is kind of, hold on. It's high up in this corner. Do you see how it's doing that? Now I'm moving my hand, hold on. Please show me Sean's energy field, please. See, and I think by actually calling that out, you're now adjusting it yourself, Sean. It's going back up to the right again. So can we please adjust that and smooth that out to what is most optimum and healthy for Sean? For his birthday. And tell me when you're finished. It feels like it's spreading more energy now to your left side, upper shoulder, Sean. And now it is evening everything out. And now it's finished. That yes is it's done. So I don't know if you have a lot of mental energy or you keep a lot of energy at the top of your chakra, right? Or at the top of your chakra, the top of your aura. But to me, it felt like when it was swinging this way, it was telling me that over your shoulder up here around this side of your head is kind of where a lot of your energy is, or where you sort of push your aura up here. So it kind of went this direction and evened it out, and then evened the whole flow all the way around you. So that's the stone. The biggest one is sort of the stone to kind of smooth out the entire energy. It's basically like a psychic hairdo. Hey Jen Nichols, how are you? I'm actually going to sign off in a few minutes, guys. Lisa Vanderhelm's like, I'll pay you $25 for this. Right on, Lisa. You can pay me. I need to make money. But I'm not going to do it tonight, guys. I'm just signing on to show you what new things I'm working on. And it is charm night, and I normally am on for charmings, but tonight I'm going to work on this meditation for tomorrow, because seeing today's forecast, Lisa, if you haven't gone and watched the forecast for tomorrow, it's over on Patreon. Same with you, Jen Nichols. I know you're here. You can watch it on Patreon. But I realized that tomorrow is actually this 4-4 portal thing that they're talking about is actually really significant. I mean, Jen, you and I always talk about astrology stuff, and I do believe in that stuff, but I don't always at every full moon, I don't go out and bask in the full moon or whatever. I honor it and say hello to it and whatever, but I don't always do a moon ritual or whatever. And so the cards for tomorrow just said to me that, oh my God, we're supposed to be doing a meditation and hooking up to a light grid. And now I sound like a hippie. I sound crazy. But this is something else, this other idea with the chakra stones, or this pendulum swinging and the resetting of the chakras. I have realized that I've been working on this one for maybe 2 weeks now. And it came to me. I actually bought all of these pendulums. I knew why I was supposed to buy them a while back. And I've had them, and I haven't gotten around to doing the work, except for I've done it twice on one person. But they're kind of not my best guinea pig, because they don't give me much feedback. They just sort of say, okay, thank you, I feel better. And I need to know if it's actually really having an effect. I need to know, are you feeling more grounded? Are you feeling more, less emotional? If we turn down your sacral chakra, your second chakra, do your emotions come down? I even last night with this person, I did I reversed the spin of their solar plexus. But they were also saying to me, this person was saying to me that they were having an upset stomach. And I said, well, remember when I did your chakras the last time, you were pulling in energy at your third. You were sucking in all of this energy at your third. And they were like, oh yeah. And I was like, do you want me to readjust and look at it again and see if that's still going on? And they were like, yeah. And then I did it, and I looked, and then sure enough, they were still sucking in all that energy at their third. So I said, can we reset it? And they said yes. And I said, okay. So I reset what I felt like needed to be reset. I could also see changes that they had made in their chakras since I had talked to them. Like, I told them, like, this is what I saw, da 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 da. And they were like, oh, I'll look at that. I'll look at that in meditation. And so they went about setting their own changes, right? And we can kind of do that. Like when I was saying with Sean's energy being up on his right-hand side, as I was acknowledging that, I think that he kind of, on some level, probably was like, oh wait, let me pull that back down and rearrange it a little bit. You know, we sometimes do things and we forget that like our auric field is around us and we need to maintain that. It's our space, right? So this is a way to kind of check in and just do a brief little check where you hold the different, and each stone corroborates to the chakras, right? Like the bloodstone for the base chakra is a really good stone for grounding work, stuff like that. So, Jen Nichols, I'll do your chakras for you, girl. I'd be happy to do them for you. I just need guinea pigs, that's all. I would like, because I was taking notes, so what I do is I go through and I ask for yeses and nos on each of the chakras, and then I go through and look at the energy of where they're at, and then I go through and I adjust. But I have to ask sort of questions as they'll show me which way the chakras, is it putting out energy or is it sucking in energy? Is it, it can also show me too if it's like out of balance. Like what I saw yesterday was sort of the chakras were tilted in the opposite direction of what I saw in Sean's. They were sort of tilted, and then I just had that stone line them back up again. Sammy will count in for a guinea. Okay, good to know. So that's another thing that I'm working on. But tomorrow at 4:44 Central Standard Time, we're going to try and do this meditation. If you can't attend it, that's fine. Don't worry about that. You can always watch it in replay. I suggest everybody do it though. It has to do with this idea of taking our own personal light and adding it to like the grid of the planet, right? There's a light grid that's being placed around the planet. I also think it's in conjunction with the planet is what I'm getting, that it has to do with like the light that's, you know, comes from everything, like nature and all of that. It's sort of like we're connecting to that and adding our light to that, acknowledging that we're a part of that. And as more of us do that, the stronger that light gets, and that light has the possibility of sort of burning off some of the lower vibrational yakadu energy that is, yes, I just did say yakadu, that is like sort of plaguing the planet right now. So, Jen Nichols, you want to crack open the Crow deck? We should. I'll crack it open with you. I'll take you through the Crow deck. You're in my high-ranking Patreon subscriptions. I would totally walk you through the Crow deck. I mean, I didn't make the Crow deck, you know that, but we could definitely like do classes on the tarot deck and stuff. I have it here, so that would be a great deck for both of us to explore. I could tell you what I see, you could tell me what you see, and we could talk about it. We could throw down cards. Sammy, I will do a Sunday charm night just for you, even though I've never met you before in my life, but you're saying you'll pay me, so I'm like, you know, I will dance for $1. I don't give a shit. You're a new high bird. I don't know what that means, Lisa Vanderhelm. I have no idea what that means. So, yeah, so you guys be my Padawan. Have you guys seen that video I put of that little girl where she's crying about the restaurants that are closed? And she's like, what about the Chinese and delivery? It's so ridiculous. Padawan made me think of pad thai. It's like, no, you can't have pad thai either. No? No, of course I will. Of course I will have you, Jen Nichols. Whatever you want. So, yeah. Hey, Nancy Mobriant, how are you? It's Central Standard Time, Sammy. So I'm in the middle of the country. So right now here, it's just about 7 o'clock. So it would be around that time. Not around that time, around like 6-ish, 7. Tomorrow's forecast, guys, it really feels like we have the opportunity to beat this. We just have to connect to this light. It's weird. I don't even know what I'm... Like, it's funny because I've been seeing these lighthouses in meditation. And I think that that's going to be the sort of the theme of this meditation. That's what we're going to work on tonight at 7. Me and David Michael, medium. Hey, Nicole, how are you? So we're going to work on that and try and... I don't know. I just want to make sure that it's available to everyone and accessible to everyone in a way that everyone can sort of visualize and connect to, and then connect up to this sort of grid of light that's around the planet. And it has to do with not only like it's created by, this is my feeling, and this is all just a feeling, guys. So you can, if it relates to you, great. You can connect to it and do the meditation, and if it doesn't, that's fine too. But it's connected to like light. The light grid itself is created both by nature, the planet, us, all the animals that are on it, and also like angels. There's like angelic energy in this light grid too. And so we need to take our energy and connect it up. Acknowledge that light grid and understand that we're all connected to each other from this light. It's sort of like source light is my thinking. So, you messaged me, Nicole? Okay, you messaged me, just FYI. Awesome. Oh, and also I should mention too, Nicole, if you have you shipped that thing yet? Because Nicole is sending me like a bunch of Wayward tarot decks, so we're gonna have new tarot decks to play with and all sorts of stuff. If you're still doing that, Nicole, no pressure. Now that everybody in the group knows. But yeah, so you guys keep that in mind, and I will try and, I would like, if you guys do show up tomorrow, do something special for yourself. This is more so for your own self and your own energy and your own space, but do something special. Like what I'm gonna probably do is I'm probably gonna take a salt bath before getting online. I'm probably gonna anoint myself in a couple of oils, like some sage oil. I love rosemary oil. It's very medicinal and very like, it makes you very alert, even though we're gonna go into meditation. It will be sort of a visualization, like guided meditation, so that will give us the opportunity to kind of create as we meditate. It's not going to be one of those passive things where we're going to want to be asleep. And I would suggest wearing any sort of power items, like things that make you feel good, things that make you feel empowered. Burn some sage around your space before tuning in. Just kind of consecrate your moment to check in with this. I want each and every person to do this for themselves, not for me, but you're doing this for yourself. If you don't have those things, like if say you don't wear, you know, power jewelry, or you don't have any sage or Palo Santo in your house, it's okay. You can come to the meditation. You don't even have to do anything if you don't want to. You can come to the meditation and be guided through it and connect up. But I just think that it empowers us more when it's sort of like a self-care thing. Is all I'm getting is that. Oh, and also I didn't mention this in the group. Drink water if you can beforehand. Maybe that's a message just for me, but I feel like we're supposed to be drinking more water. I know that I've heard other people say that, and I've been like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna have coffee. But I am getting the clear message that it'd be good if everybody's hydrated too, just because it sets your body right. Ooh, your body. Oh, and then the other thing I was thinking about is I totally want to have a dance party. Like, I don't know if I need to get a Zoom account where we can all sign on and see each other's camera and then turn on music and dance. I think we need to do that for our bodies, to uplift our vibes and get our bodies like kind of going. Because I do dance around here. In the kitchen, I have a lot of space, and I'll dance. I'll turn on music really loud and dance and clap my hands, and the dogs will like jump on me and try and knock me over because they think I'm being a fool. But it always makes me feel better. So I think that would be fun to do. at some point if we're going to be stuck here for another month or maybe even 2. That might happen. But what I want to say is tomorrow's forecast, like let me see. Let me just adjust these cameras really quick. One more time. And I'll show you this forecast one more time. I don't know if those of you who have seen it have access to it over on Patreon, but if you've seen it. But to me, I'm realizing it as I'm shooting it. I'm like, oh wait, this is the 4-4 portal thing that everybody's talking about, and we're supposed to be connecting, like, to the light. Oh my God, go into the light, Carol Ann. And so I'm like, what the fuck? But I just want to show you guys these cards again because I feel like this makes sense to everything that was going on this week. I know I must sound like a Fruit Loop, but I'm going to have to Fruit Loop it up for a minute because there's fruitier things going on in the general public right now than we understand. Like with this whole pandemic and everything, it's kind of weirder than any movie I've ever watched. And so if I sound a little bit like a Fruit Loop, so be it. I'm going to be Fruit Loopy. So, let me see. These were the cards, guys. And what we had last week was we had that devil energy at the end of the week, right? So the underpinning of this, all of this flame and fire, to me, does this not look like the fucking virus ball that they keep showing us as corona? And this is called combustion. Meaning like we're gonna blow it up with our light. Look at, she's reaching up to the light grid. And we need to remember that we are blessed. This is tomorrow's forecast, guys. Tune in and watch it. And then when I went back and I looked at all of the words that we had last week, the underpinning energy, the underpinning stone was health, right? The health of the planet, our mental health. We're dealing with a virus right now. All of this stuff is making more sense to me. Now that I look back at it, inspiration, success, trust, faith, wealth, and then now blessed, it's like, everything's gonna be okay. We need to just find our own light within and shine it, connect it up to that grid, and like almost combust this fucking disease off of the, like it's almost like breaking down its molecular vibrational structure. I know I'm not a scientist and I sound awfully scientific right now, but that is what I'm seeing in these fucking cards. And it's like weird because I feel like I don't know where that's coming from, but it feels like it's the truth. So it's 7:04. I know, I'm just waiting for them to call. Once they call, then I'll sign off. They're supposed to call, and then I'll know that it's time to go. Oh, wait, they're supposed to send a... Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh. I don't know. Let me see. Wait, what's going on here? Okay, so I'm waiting for a message, and then once the message comes in, then I'll sign off. Corona combustion, and completely. That's what I see here. It feels like us setting fire to this fucking virus, like surrounding it in light, guys. So to me, I feel like we're being told, and this is like card number 19. I mean, I can read you the definition of the card. I didn't read it from the book, but it's considered a major arcana card. And let me read you the definition really quick. It says, this card reassures you that it is your time to be in the light. No matter what's happening around you, prosperity and bliss are promised. The qualities of this brilliant card are pleasure, happiness, contentment, growth, success, joy, and illumination. The light always brings forth new birth, a constant renewal of life. This is one of the best, if not the most positive cards in the deck. And it's yours. This is now your moment to shine. The radiance from within will be there for all to see as people become attracted to the rays of your spiritual light. And by being compassionate, Generous, inspiring, and a leader, many will benefit as they feel the warmth emanating from you. Be discerning, but also be open to whatever or whomever you're attracting, for your rays reach far and wide. The light card reminds you that because of its power, nothing remains in the dark. Through its illumination, truth and certain paths before you begin to emerge and can be surely seen. Using the energy of positive thoughts and continually thinking about the happiest and most joyful of memories will light the path before you even more brightly and attract exactly what you're emanating. Keep on shining. And this is the Sun card. That's why I couldn't remember which card is represented as. It's the Sun, and it's fucking, look at, what is that? That's like a sun. It's like setting this shit on fire and sending it away from us, guys. And I think it's going to take a minute for us to break down the this is, all right. Oh, this is giving me the willies. All right. I'm going to say this. I feel like what we need to do is we need to do this meditation tomorrow. We need to become aware that there is a light grid that's out there. We need to continually go back and feed this light grid. Not feed it, but like connect to it. Remind ourselves that we're part of this planet, that we're connected to nature, that we're connected to the animal kingdom, the mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom, that it's all sort of part of it, whereas humans are not separate from it. We're part of it. Our bodies are part of it. Being like in a 3D universe is part of this whole experience. So when we honor that and we connect back to that light grid, right? We are sort of reconnecting ourselves back to sort of source in a way, which is also part of us. How meta is that, right? But as we do that, it not only heals us, but it heals the planet. And it brings our vibration up. It also brings up the vibration of the planet. And I think that we can go back and revisit through either replaying the meditation or just doing it from the privacy of our own homes whenever we choose to, right? We just have to choose to. And so tomorrow is a great day to open that portal or open that door. All of us connect up to that light, like, you know, plug in, like our nice armpit hair there, just a wisp. Like plug in, you know, those electronic cars. Like if each of us was, that's the visual I'm getting right now in here. You know how you plug in those Priuses or whatever to get the charge? Like that's what we'll be doing, but we'll be like feeding our light up into that grid that surrounds the planet. It's like a web around the planet of light. That's how I saw it, and that's what we're going to do tomorrow. So please join me. Do anything sort of any sort of ritual or you know, no sacrificing goats, people. That's not the point. No throwing virgins into volcanoes. We'll wait until the virus is dead for that party, okay? That's when we'll really rock and roll. But right now we just want to do like, you know, a salt bath or a little bit of this. Wait, get it light. There we go. Come on, hooker. Yeah, a little bit of that. Just a little bit. Sage this space. Have fun with it, right? Cleanse yourself, cleanse your aura, cleanse Sean's birthday root chakra. I'm doing it right now, Sean. I'm cleansing your root. Rooty toot toot. So, you guys, keep that in mind for tomorrow if you want to attend. If not, you can always watch it in replay, and you can watch it over and over again. That's the best part. So whenever you want to connect to this light grid and remind yourself, I have a feeling that this light grid, not only do we connect to it, we're going to start to remember who we are from connecting to it. We're going to and that's the other thing too about this. I feel like it's going to require us to sort of step into our light and no turning back. So be ready. That's all I'm saying. There might be some things that you may not want to be responsible for, but they are things that you are. You are. So, can we sacrifice David and Dawn? Oh God, what's happening now? What do I do with the damn goal? Is this whole setup? I'm seeing ABC Angelic Light, Bless and Corona. Wait, what is this? in this whole setup, I'm seeing ABC, angelic light, blessings, and corona combustion. There you go, Emily, there you go. So I just feel like there's something about this light grid, and that as we connect into it, it's like gonna help everything along, this combustion and this breaking up of what we need to break up, which is some icky, duty, dark energy. Dark energy! Okay, so I just got my message. I gotta go, guys. We're gonna go work on this and get it ready, because I just want the visualization to be right, so that I already know where we're taking it. I have a good idea, and I know where we're supposed to emanate our light from, and all of that, and I think I know how we're supposed to build it, but we're gonna work on it in meditation and just see where we go tonight, and if we can get there to the grid, we're gonna come back from the grid. Sound like a Fruit Loop. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And then Sunday we'll do Charmings. Sunday night we'll do Charmings if anybody wants Charmings. And I'll do maybe a couple chakra clearings or something. I think I might do the chakra clearings for people privately. I don't know how to do that yet, but we'll figure it out. So I will talk to you guys later. All right? I'm excited for tomorrow too, Emily. Wait, D, the typo, but apparently it doesn't show on your end. I was asking. Oh, damn. You're supposed to do it the damn goat now. Let him graze. Let him graze. Keep it, yeah. Hold on to the goat. You might need it. You might need it later. But, so we're not going to let this sort of, it's not going to win, is my feeling from these cards. I really believe that. It gave me a lot of hope. Like, I saw these cards and I was like shook in the middle of the thing. I was like, oh, wait, oh my God, there's a grid. Oh my God. So stupid. I'm like probably one of the dinkiest, dumbest psychics you're ever gonna meet. I'm like, oh, is that why I've been seeing that all week? Oh, okay. Thanks. So my spirit guides are just like, oh, jeez. We picked a winner with this one. No, I'm good. I'm happy with it. So I'm excited about this, a little bit nervous. Gonna try and keep my energy very grounded and calm. And tell you guys, breathe. I'm gonna use my best, throatiest drag queen voice. Breathe. Breathe. Yeah, it's gonna be very calming. Because I can't be like David. David's voice is like fucking Valium in a bottle. I love it. I love listening to it. And it's like, he goes, breathe. So I'm gonna have to try and mimic David's voice. I might actually have David do all the breathe parts. Like anytime I'm not talking, I'm gonna tell him, say breathe, say breathe. But I'm gonna try and meditate with you guys while I'm doing it. That's the thing that, I'm not gonna read off of a script. I'm gonna actually have closed eyes and be visualizing it with you guys as we go. So it might be a little rough, but you'll enjoy it. All right, so I'm gonna go. Mary, you can buy a reading whenever you want, dear, and I can do the chakra clearing for you too. I can teach. I don't think you saw my novel before. Will you teach me how to ground? Help teach me how to ground better? Yeah, that's a possibility too, Nicole. David and I were talking about the possibility of doing classes, but we're not sure yet. So we've been discussing the idea of maybe doing classes together where we teach stuff, just like basic stuff like grounding and things like that. But I'm not sure. We're trying to find out. We've got to get it all sorted. So we're working on it. But we'll see. Because David, I feel like David is the grounded one of the two of us. And I'm the one that's kind of out in the clouds a little bit. So I think that our energies work well together. And I think that he offers something that I don't in a way. And then I offer something that maybe he doesn't in a way. I don't know. I think that I think that if we were to do something together, if he was serious, because we were discussing it, if he was serious where we actually came together with like a sort of it wouldn't be a long class, it'd be like maybe I don't know, a few weeks or something of just basics, like a walk through the chakras, how to clean your chakras, how to run your energy, how to ground, that sort of a thing. I think that he would be an asset to that. His steady energy. Does that make sense? So we'll see. Alright, so finally a class you won't ditch. Exactly, Mary. Alright, you guys, I'm going to talk to you later. I'm going to sign off because I've got to go do this. I'm already running late. And I will... See, this is about what I mean about being kind of not... I'm kind of all over the place. And so it's better if you have that sort of steady energy around. So I'm working on getting it around. Alright, I will talk to you guys later. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow morning for the forecast. If you can't wait to see the forecast, you can go over to my Patreon page and subscribe. And you can watch it tonight. If not, it'll be on tomorrow morning. And I will see you guys tomorrow in the afternoon. Alright, bye. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you guys again on Sunday. We'll do Charm Night on Sunday tonight this week. Alright, bye.